Hello there, everybody. Today I'm going to be breaking down a 85 Palpatine kill streak. The reason why it's not higher is literally because DICE and EA just were like, classic, you're doing a bit too good here. The other team needs taunts, so I got stuck on one of the stairs you're looking at now. Like somehow I got stuck on some stairs and I couldn't move. So but anyway, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to break down the kill streak and give you guys some tips and helpful advice maybe on what I did right, what I did wrong, and how you could apply it to your own gameplay. But I'm talking too much as per usual, and without further ado, let's just get right into it. So here I spawn in as Palpatine, and someone is already shooting at me, which is to be expected. Okay, so here I go for the shock because that officer was actually hitting his shots, and what right there, shocks kind of like, you know, they don't, like, it's the force, it will go past the level. Here I jump straight up because this guy's an explosive sentry, and the splash damage won't get me from really like high, so I jump straight up against that guy. If it was a normal sentry, you want to go side to side because it's just going to laze you, but with explosive ones, they're slow and the splash damage won't get you from up top, so just jump high. So here I pick off two at their spawn. You always want to activate Dark Aura, by the way. Whenever it's ready, just activate it, just because it's very helpful ability as it slows people down. And normally, for example, if you're going into a room and you activate Dark Aura and start damaging somebody, it's like a sign of that person's in the corner. So it's just a very, very good ability. You always want to activate when you have it. Here I didn't notice someone behind me, but thankfully my teammates actually saved me for once. So here them two grouped up. That's what Palpatine's really good for, taking out groups of enemies, punishing groups of enemies, sticking with each other. So we're coming up to the end of this first phase here, but as I said in my previous one, this isn't really about the game. Galactic Assault, I could probably do a breakdown of how to do better in Galactic Assault, but this is just the Palpatine gameplay. As you can see here, there's quite a bit of them, so you want to use Chain Lightning. Minimum, I'd say minimum 4, like minimum group of 4. If you see a group of 4 or 3 people, then you can use Chain Lightning. But you don't really need to use it on 1 or 2 people. That's for like when you're low health and you're running out. But normally you want to save Chain Lightning for those big groups, because Palpatine is just, in my opinion, he's the best hero in the game. Like there, for example, Chain Lightning made them all weak, gave me my health back, and with that I was able to just go down that whole alleyway and just absolutely slaughter them. Another tip I recommend with Palpatine is that you want to like keep a distance from enemies, because his melee is like one of the worst in the game. I mean, it stops you and the animation takes quite a while. I mean, it's alright, but you don't really want to be up close, because when you get close as Palpatine, 1, you're taking shots, and 2, his lightning doesn't really, like, it's not effective like right up to your enemy, but you want to keep that sort of mid-range, long range. So here I just get absolutely just pushed into the corner. Luke is just telling me to piss off, and I'm like, alright Luke. So here I go for the shock, and then I panic and I waste my Chain Lightning. That's very bad. I shouldn't have panicked or used Chain Lightning there. I just was scared of the heavy in the corner. I think it was a heavy, and I panicked. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to panic with Chain Lightning. So here I see a Luke Skywalker, an Anakin Skywalker, and you know, it's Anakin. I normally go after heroes, but Anakin is an exception. You know, if you don't kill Anakin, he'll kill you. So I noticed they're sort of coming on my left hand side here, and I'm wondering why is that? I realise it's because there's obviously the group to my left that I panicked with. So here I tried to get the high ground here, but it wouldn't let me because Palpatine was a jump too high. And you can actually go through that gap there. You can go through that gap, but obviously I couldn't go through it because there's like 2 people on the other side waiting for me. So here I'm not really, sorry guys, I'm not really doing anything. I'm kind of like trying to gather my bearings, just make sure my team's gonna push up when I push up. So there, I pop a chain lightning there. Notice how my health went up because it's the best health card in the game. Chain lightning. It's such a good ability. It's just really good. So here I get Stinger Pistol, which is to be expected. Always expect to get Stinged when you're on a decent streak. So there again, I waste Chain Lightning. Notice how when you're not locked onto anybody, Chain Lightning will just literally just not work and you'll waste it. You don't want to... You want to be certain that your Chain Lightning is going to hit when you use it. Because if you miss it, it's very detrimental to Palpatine. You can't be missing Chain Lightnings like that. Again, that was my fault. So here I start to push out and move towards their spawn. I see quite a few of them here. Notice how I'm not really staying still as Palpatine. I'm always, you know, moving. And when I'm jumping, I'm sort of, not that I'm jumping too high, but I'm sort of taking short hops. So here I'm just at their spawn. I see so many of them here. I'm probably going to make that my intro because that was just beautiful right there. Nice clean multi-kill. Send them back to the spawn. So here, I'm really just keeping my distance and picking them off as they come to the spawn because I know that I'm not going to be able to get kills until it moves to the next phase. So here, by the way, I keep popping up the scoreboard. I know I do that a lot. I just can't help it. But I am playing with a group. I'm playing with some of you guys actually. If any of you guys see me online and I'm like, if I'm by myself, I will happily play with you guys. Because you guys just like, come on, without you guys, I wouldn't really be doing this as serious as I would. So honestly, send me an invite whenever you're around. So that, what I just did there, was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. In fact, let me rewind that for you guys. Hang on. Slowed it down a bit, just to fully like go in depth here. So here I saw a bunch of them grouped up, and I went for the Chain Lightning. But as you saw, the Chain Lightning went behind me, and I didn't see anyone to my left or my right, and I got absolutely slaughtered for that. In fact, that was luck right there. I should have really died there. That was bad. That was horrible. For stuff like that, you don't want to engage groups of enemies when they're not closely bunched up, if that makes sense. I know it's a bit dodgy, but when they're like, when there's one in there, one there, one over there, one over there, when they're like spread out like sheep on a farm, I guess, you don't want to challenge that because I literally almost died. So again, just there, did the same thing I said not to do. I went to the room on the right, not looking to my left, and I got punished for it. I almost died for the second time. So here I'm playing very defensively now. I'm panicking again. So I want to use that Chain Lightning. I go to their spawn, pop a Chain Lightning in, and I pop right back out. I'm not entertaining it. I'm not staying. So slowly, hopefully, slowly but slowly, my health will go up. So here I tried to go for the shock on Anakin, but the shock cancels because the Vader puts him in a choke. So I see on the left, the door's open. I go for another chain. I'm gonna go. I want to be wary of that door on the left because I don't want to get killed. I don't want to take damage from the left again. So here my health's relatively decent now. I've kind of got my health back ish. Here I get another Chain Lightning in. My health goes up even more. So this is good now. I am slowly but surely getting my health back, which is why Palpatine's health bar is the best, because you don't really need to get kills as literally every other hero. You just need to hit people with an ability that recharges like every 10-15 seconds. So here, as you can see, I'm constantly using the Chain Lightning because I'm constantly just trying to get my health back. Normally I'd save it, but I really need the health back right now, especially since I hear a solo. And yeah, solos are disgustingly dangerous when you're Palpatine. Because you're so floaty, kind of, detonite charges are just, they're disgusting. So here, I put another Chain Lightning, and I'm pretty much at full health here. So this last phase is where it gets absolutely chaotic. This last phase in Yavin is... So here, like I said earlier in the video, activate Dark Aura, just to see if anyone's in the corner. Here, get them at their spawn. Notice that detonite charge and I was able to dodge it. I leveled up twice in this video? I think I have. So here, I head up top. You can actually head up top here if you jump on that platform. Most heroes can do it. I think all heroes can do it, apart from blasters, obviously. But I know Grievous can do it if you time it right. So then I head up here, head straight to their spawn. But I feel like there's no one here. So I'm like, okay, if they're not here, that's the other objective. So here, I know it's a sentry and the other objective. Pick off that guy. Managed to get a shock off and put a chain lightning in there. That gets me a lot of kills and all my health back. I go for the emote there because because that was disgusting right there what I did. Absolute filth. So I head down here, I see two of them. And I know that they're probably all on this objective since no one was really at the other one and my team got it real quick. There, again, solo, dangerous, too much damage with his blaster. You don't want to... I was in a bad position there and I was actually begging solo to just get some free shots from him. So here I think I see some red on my minimap, but I noticed that guy coming up behind me. Here I accidentally roll off the edge because I'm an idiot. But it actually helps because I get to contribute to killing that hero, help my team out a bit. Again, head up top because up top is where you want to be. I go for the shock here because there's two of them. Managed to immobilize them and give them enough time to me to get them down to the point where they're basically one tap. Again, I fall off because I'm a complete idiot. Don't pay any attention to that. That is horrible play. Here I hear Anakin and I'm like, oh god, not Anakin. I don't want to die to an Anakin. So I pop the Dark Aura and I throw in the chain lightning because I see Anakin has a lot of shoots in him. I go for the shock. It shocks Anakin, but I'm not able to capitalize on that. I kind of want Anakin to pop up these stairs right here so I can punish him in the back, but he's not doing it. He's smart. So here, I want to avoid the Anakin, but I also want to start pushing forward. So I put another chain lightning into their spawn and annihilates them. Chain lightning, amazing ability, just absolutely amazing. I hear the heroic might charging up, so I pop Dark Aura again, just in case if anyone wants to try run up behind me, they'll be slowed down and I know. So here I'm at the objective. I throw in a chain lightning because I'm not really sure how many are there, but I'm guessing it's quite a few since my team can't push in. So here I see a Yoda that managed to get up behind me. Oh, I see a lot of them down there. But obviously I've got two Jedi on me, and I get stuck in a corner here, which is bad. I panic rolled into a wall. Here, chain lightning doesn't connect, so I get no health for it. I managed to shock Anakin. I'm just trying to back up, let my health regenerate here. And yeah, I get stuck here. So this is the end of my kill streak, guys. But hopefully some of the tips and advice I gave you can apply to your own gameplay. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Just comment down below what you thought of it. All feedback is perfectly valid. But my name's been Classic, and I'm out.